fun in the sun. How's everyone back in Sioux Falls going to react when they see you talking about that when they're dealing with snow and 20-degree weather and not the Bahamas?
I mean, they'll probably be a little jealous, it's snowing back home, but it's cool. It's my first time going to the Bahamas and first time being like in the Caribbean area, so I'm pretty excited for that experience and also to, win the tournament too, play hard. So, yeah.
Speaking of experiences, what was it like going to stores and playing at UConn in front of that UConn crowd? And it looked pretty crazy on TV. What was that like for you playing in that?
It was pretty fun, You just have to stay focused in those moments and execute properly. But it was a fun experience. It's sad that we lost, but we learned from it. So
Yeah, what do you look forward to most going to the Bahamas besides the basketball?
I'm looking forward to just the beautiful scenery. Coach Schaefer going to take us to see the sunset when we first get there, and I love sunsets and sunrises, so I'm pretty excited for that experience.
Just the level of competition you guys obviously have. Like UConn, top teams in the country. You're one of the top teams in the nation. Just when it comes to this early part of the season, what do you think it does for you individually and as a team to have such high level of competition so early?
It does help just to see where we're at as a team and individually as well to see where I'm at. But I think it's an honor as well because being such a high ranked team, people are going to come after you, and you have to be prepared. So it helps us prepare more for later games in the season, and it's a good learning experience for every single game.
How's this transition gone for you, getting used to college basketball? And it's not like they're easing you into it. You're getting kind of thrown to the fire. How has this transition gone for you?
The transition's been pretty manageable, pretty doable. I mean, yeah, it's tough. It's college. It's got you have a lot of work in college, and you got to balance school and tournaments and everything. But there's a bunch of resources here at Texas that have helped me and the other two freshmen and the transfers to help us all be able to integrate into the system pretty well.
Well, speaking of the other freshmen, what do you think your class, Jordan is not playing this season, but what does this class bring to this program, and what do you think you guys can accomplish from here over the next few years?
Well, one thing I think that something that's just intangible, they call it, yeah, is me and Mina really work hard in practice, and we have that competitive spirit to keep going in practice and drills and everything. And that's how Coach Schaefer wants things done is, work hard in practice and focus on the fundamentals, and, you'll see the big picture once you fix the little details. So yeah, I think we're really hard workers, and we bring that type of competitive spirit that is needed on the team.
What did you guys learn from the game against UConn? What did
Um,
you learn from it?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Can you repeat that last part?
What did you guys learn from that UConn game?
We learned a lot about ourselves and about how much we have to improve. We really have to focus on the little things, like Coach Schaefer said before the game. He said, looking at the big picture before you focus on the little things is sometimes inflating your ego. So sometimes you have to go back to the basics, and it starts in practice. We had two good practices before the game, but we have to keep building on that. I mean, we've had about a month of practices, and now we understand the importance of those practices. So just focusing in practice and executing what coach wants. I think that's also another thing. It's just trusting in coach. Because when we trusted in coach in the UConn game, I mean, as you see, the first half we were right there with them. And if we finished how we started, or there was a run in the third quarter, if we just focused on what we've been doing good, we definitely would have won that game. I also think just little things that we have to improve on, like denial. I mean, Izzy had like 32 points. So that's something we're definitely going to be focusing on in practice is defense, and then obviously turnovers is not really a good thing to have. So just those little things in practice, focusing on and trusting in coach.
How do you work on turnovers? How do you work on the fouls? How do you, I guess, adjust to that as, you know, at such a young age?
Accountability really helps. So in practice, if let's say we turn it over, we go and do a little consequence, and then we come back in the drills. Or if I foul or something like that, I go and do push-ups on the sideline because I have a little trouble with the fouls. But accountability in practice helps so that the games aren't bad.
Also, just talk about having Rory out there, and you don't really know what this Texas team is without her. But how has Shaylee done as the point guard and kind of running the offense with Rory out?
I think Shaylee's done a pretty good job, especially taking coach's feedback. It's definitely tough for Shaylee in her position because coach puts a lot on the point guards, and for her to take over that position and just sort of learn on the go. I mean, she has her teammates, she has us to help her out, but it's definitely been a big transition for her, and I think she's living up to it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have one more. What is the thing besides the beach and all that that you're looking forward to the most about this tonight?
I think the competition, last time I played in like a tournament was AAU. So to be able to play back-to-back games like that and learn on the go, because, usually we have a little break after the game to recollect and stuff, but we got to be able to switch gears every single game. And I love competing, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that we have to go in the Bahamas and compete against good teams.
Do you like that setup where obviously you start with Marquette, but next 2 days it could be anyone, and you kind of don't have that much time to go over scouting report. You kind of just got to go play. Do you like that?
I mean, it is definitely a little disadvantage because to prepare for an opponent, you need a little bit of time. But if you look at it both sides, I mean, we are going to have to adjust to the schedule or adjust to how we have limited time to prepare for the next team. But so is the opponent. So, I think it's a good test to see how tough we are.
Do you want to play South Dakota State? Do you know anyone on that team or anyone anything about that program?
They did recruit me a little bit in high school. It's just another team, I think. I love that it's from my home state, but I'm out there to compete. I'm not thinking about nobody except winning. So yeah.